Options on Japanese stocks, by www.optionstradingeducation.com. Traders are purchasing options on Japanese stocks as well as on stocks on virtually every options exchange worldwide. The most severe earthquake in Japan's history and subsequent tsunami has wreaked havoc on the world's third-largest economy as it has devastated Japan's northeast coast. As rescue workers are picking stranded survivors off of rooftops and cities go into the fourth day without water and electricity, the toll of known dead mounts. Meanwhile, near panic has infested markets worldwide as investors seek to hedge positions with options on Japanese stocks as well as stocks in virtually every market sector in every market. The first and obvious read on the situation is that Japan's industry will take a hit as production drops due to the many disruptive effects of the tsunami, even in areas not directly hit. Options on Japanese stocks seem to be largely puts as investors seek to understand just how bad things will get and how far the markets will drop. The fires and explosions in nuclear power plants foretell of shutdowns and an inability to provide electric power to large parts of Japan. Factories in areas not directly damaged by the earthquake and tsunami could well need to shut down due to lack of electricity. When to buy puts on Japanese stocks may well be right now. Then again, has the market already reacted? If there is truly a blood in the streets scenario of when to buy calls, is this it? Options on Japanese stocks are not the end of the story. The widening waves of the tsunami have been followed by a tsunami of economic worry hitting stock exchanges in Asia and progressing through the USA to London and Frankfurt. The deepest underlying concern is that this humanitarian disaster could turn into the event that jeopardizes the global economic recovery. Japan is a major buyer of Chinese products. A wounded Japan will import less. How will this affect the Chinese economy? Will a slower recovery in China reduce its need to import raw materials from Australia? Will the import of high-tech machinery from Europe and the USA be slowed? How will this affect the slow recovery in the USA? Will it tip the scales in the PIIGS debt crisis in the EU? Options on Japanese stocks may be where the story starts but not, necessarily, where it will end. Seeing the bottom of the price curve may take a crystal ball at this point, but those who are able to keep buying puts until the bottom occurs and switch to calls at that point will likely do quite well. How to trade options most effectively is, after all, to anticipate the market. Volatility indexes are sky high as indecision infects markets from Tokyo to Chicago. As the economic repercussion of the natural disaster in Japan sink and issues such as how to buy options on oil become important as Japan is a major oil importer and will likely be using less in the short term. Also, trading gold options becomes a possibility as investors rush to the precious metal as a safe haven during a troubled economic time. As with all options trading, it is important to understand the fundamentals so far as that is possible and to follow technical cues as closely as possible to profit from the current market volatility and eventual recovery. For more insights and useful information regarding options and options trading, visit www.optionstradingeducation.com.